Alright lads, this is Brian Quinn here and this is my Premier League preview for this week's games. We will start off with Tottenham Bournemouth, and can't see anything other than a Tottenham win here against Bournemouth lads. I'm going to go for a 3-1 win to Tottenham. Can't see anything other than that. Should be an interesting game which we know that, which I do think Tottenham will win the game. I'm going to go 3-1 Tottenham. Second game of the weekend is Crystal Palace Leicester. Crystal Palace got a good 3-0 win against Arsenal on Monday night, with Leicester getting a bad 4-2 defeat on the Sunday. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw in this one. I do think Leicester will bounce back, but I don't think they have enough to win the game. And I don't think Palace are going to lose the game, so I'm going to go 2-2. Next game is Everton-Burnley. Everton are on a great run now after that game. They're on a bit of a high. Burnley got a good win in the midweek games, the last midweek games, but a good 0-0 last time out for them, or a bad 0-0, whatever way you look at it. I am going to go for a 3-0 win to Everton in this one. Can't see anything other than an Everton win, 3-0 Everton. Next one is Stoke City, Hull City. Stoke at the Britannia against Hull. Difficult game to call this one. I'm just going to favour Stoke in this one. I'm going to go 3-1 Stoke. Sunderland West Ham. 3 points for West Ham. Sunderland against West Ham. No, this will be an interesting game. I'm going to go 2-0 West Ham. I don't think Sunderland will win. I'm going to go 2-0 West Ham. Interesting result that will be for West Ham. It'll be a good result for West Ham, bad result for Sunderland. But 2-0 West Ham. Watford Swansea. Watford are safe now. Swansea really need the points, and I'm going to go for a Swansea win in this one. I'm going to go for Swansea win in this game by 2-1. Very interesting. Then the last game of the Saturday fixtures is Southampton against my team, Manchester City. Now I am going to always predict the Man City win, even if I don't think it's going to happen, but I do think it's going to happen this week. I am going for a 3-0 win to Man City this weekend, lads. I really do think City will get the result this weekend. I'm going for a 3-0 win to Man City this weekend. I'm going for Aguero to score 2 and David Silva to get the next one. Now on to Sunday's fixtures. Now Sunday's fixtures are West Brom and Albion against Liverpool. Now this one here is a very tricky one to call. I am going to go for a 2-1 win to West Brom. Can't say anything other than a 2-1 win to West Brom in this one, to be fair to you lads. Very interesting game this will be. Then it's a massive game. The 4 o'clock kickoff on Sunday is massive. Chelsea Man United at Old Trafford. You won't get bigger than this game this weekend, lads. I am going for a 3-1 win to Chelsea in this one. I really need Chelsea to do Man City a favour in this one. I'm going for a 3-1 win to Chelsea in this one. And then the last game is a Monday night game, and it is Middlesbrough against Arsenal. Excuse that. Now, if we're being serious here, we are going to say Arsenal are going to win this game because Middlesbrough can't score a goal. But if you look at Arsenal over the last couple of games, you're going to say, well, it's the same thing we said about Arsenal. But no. I do think Arsenal are going to win this game, and I do think Arsenal are going to get back to winning ways, and I am going to predict an Arsenal win by 3-1. And that's it for this weekend's preview for the Premiership. This has been Brian Quinn. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and I'm out of here!